No. If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you put your mind to. You're going to continue to chase your dreams and admirations and turn them to your realities. You understand me? So definitely continue being great, all right? Now look, I also got to give you that brief disclaimer, all right? I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I don't want you trying to force no type of scenario for you. I don't want you trying to make certain things fit if it don't apply to you. So again, if you get your confirmation through me, that's beautiful. But if you don't, you're going to get it through somebody else, all right? Now also, this about the time you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume, all right? Because you already know I'm loud and I'm just going to continue to get louder, okay? Now, also, excuse me if the service goes in and out. Again, it's kind of windy where I'm at, but we're going to make this work, right? Now, look. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Now, typically, you understand, of course, you're supposed to be focusing on your future, but God got some insight that's arriving for you. Now, it's starting to make sense why everything played out the way that it did for you. You understand me? Certain keys and key elements, certain mainline information that you was missing before, you going to realize that you had it the whole time. You was just looking at the wrong person, all right? So, look, I'm going to give you first just a little bit of insight. I'm going to compare it to an analogy, all right? So just bear with me. So imagine, right? You in school. Imagine that you in school with certain individuals that are going through their own certain storms, right? They got other households. Certain people come from a good upbringing. Other people, they on survival mode. Other people are very popular. Other people don't get attention at all. So on and so forth. Now, you in the school, right? There's certain individuals in certain classes just like you, right? So certain tests get presented, certain peers present themselves, certain pressure, so on and so forth. But just like you, other people had their tests as well. Now, the only difference is the support team that they have as well as the household that they come from. Because that's based upon, again, how they going to face certain situations. Now, just keep going with me, right? So you was minding your business in school. That's equivalent to your life. You was on your path trying to figure certain shit out. You still trying to figure out which study methods work best for you. You still having to deal with school as well as certain things that you have got going on at home too. But again, you focused on your studies in a sense. Anything that you didn't understand, you went to God. At times, you may have went to other people to try to get some certain insight. But again, you started to see that these people didn't know shit either. So again, instead of continuing getting the wrong answers from certain peers, you went to the teacher in a sense, which is God, and you got your insight. You had your one-on-one lesson. So half the time, that's when you had to isolate to elevate, but keep going, right? So because you was focused on your studies, you was focused on your future. Again, you was okay with asking certain questions. See, growing up, you may have been the person that asked 1,000,001 questions. They may have said that you talked a lot. See, that's how typically you identify certain chosen ones, because they are the ones who are supposed to ask. They need certain breakdowns. They need clarity. They need to see exactly why people are thinking the way that they thinking, as well as, again, they get certain understandings pertaining to that. But we're going to get back to it. So you in school, right? You focusing on you. You may be sitting at the table by yourself. Certain people may be more popular than you. Certain people may be fucking around and friends, so on and so forth. You may seem like the outcast. So that's equivalent to you feeling like the black sheep in your family. You feeling like certain people ain't really feeling you. You feeling certain heartache, deception, abuse, so on and so forth. But you continue to focus. So you sitting in the cafeteria. There was a person who now just transferred to your school. See, this person who transferred to your school and now gets an opportunity to cross paths with you, they was getting bullied in their old shit. See, they had to relocate based upon certain people trying to stop them, hurt them, use them, abuse them, so on and so forth. So they got an opportunity to escape. See, with that escape came them being able to come face to face with you. See, when they came into that school, they ain't know nobody. They standing there in the cafeteria shook. See, they had some shit that they just went through and they scared that that shit's going to happen at they new school. So therefore, they kind of hesitant. But they lock eyes with you. See, God had them cross paths and had you extend that offer, offering them sit down at that table with you. See, some of the individuals sat there. They was happy that you extended that offer, but they still was very skeptical of you because they wanted to see exactly what you was trying to do. Now, these individuals that was sitting at your table, that again came from an area where they was mistreated, but you was treating them with respect. But again, that survival mode in them didn't know if they could trust that shit or not, right? Now, you still had them sitting at your table. You offered them certain conversation. They ain't want that. So you didn't push back. You just focused on what you was doing, your task at hand. You was focused on your meal, making certain shit play out for you. Even taking certain times at that table, studying certain shit that you should be doing. Now, these individuals seeing you minding your business and that chaotic side of them started to kick in. See, these individuals had started to come adjusted and became adjusted to that chaos that they was getting. So they so used to fighting that the fact that they don't got to fight, that shit is an internal fight within them. So now again, you seem boring. You seem something that they are not intrigued by. So now they want to go pursue other tables and see what everybody else has to offer. Now they go make friends. And what they try to do is bully you. See, they end up being bullied, but became the bully that's equivalent to them not beating them demons, but becoming them. Now, we going to talk about it. These individuals seeing you just focused on, again, the things that you trying to do. You didn't react. You didn't feel a certain type of way. See, they thought that you wasn't genuine because you didn't kick and scream when they asses chose to walk away. You gave them their opportunity. That was their free will. You wasn't going to plead your case and try to plead with them to choose you. You chose yourself instead. They took that shit the wrong way. See, they seen that you wasn't willing to chase and they took that shit personal. They sat there and again try to sabotage you all based upon the fact that they chose to make those moves. That was on them. But they felt a certain type of way. Now these individuals again try to start bullying you. They start trying to send certain sneak shots at you. Now you minding your business, the same thing that you was doing before they crossed paths with you, and they try to sneak you. And that's equivalent to them lying on you, sending certain black magic towards you, so on and so forth. They caught you off guard. You didn't know why they was doing the things that they was doing because you was somebody who, again, extending that offering hand, but they chose chaos. See, when they seen you by yourself, they thought that you was dolo. Whole time you never solo because your ancestors surrounding you. Whole time your confidence came with the fact that you knew that you wasn't alone and that anytime somebody tried to target you, your ancestors was going to come through. So they seen you again moving with confidence. They mistook that as arrogance and they try to target you. They try to, again, sneak you in a sense when your head was down, focused on your craft that God told you to. Okay. Now, again, they kept trying to throw little shots through certain shit at you, over at certain tables, sending certain things your way. They was talking mad shit. That's equivalent to them throwing paper balls and spitballs your way. They was talking shit with certain people that never extended that offer to them in the first place. But again, they was targeting you. Certain shit you ignore. That's equivalent to them posting certain statuses, them sending certain messages to you, them keep trying to provoke you. But again, you listen to what God told you to do. You gave them an opportunity to find themselves, before they find themselves in some fucked up situations. But again, they kept poking at you. So then when you again was focused on your craft, they came in, try to sneak you. So now what did you do? You went to the teacher. You went to God. You told on their ass. When you called your ancestors came through. And your ancestors made you take them to the person that was targeting you. When you called out to your ancestors, telling them that so-and-so keep fucking with me, so-and-so sending certain shit towards me and my family, so on and so forth. As soon as you spoke up, your ancestors showed up and they starting to see some shit. Now again, your ancestors made those people come face to face with you again. And they made them, in a sense, speak up on all that shit that they was doing. So now guess what? You face to face again with that person who crossed you. They had an opportunity to apologize to you. And what did they do but lie on you? They again came up with certain explanations on why they did the things that they did to you. They tried to blame it on you for the reason why they chose other people and then chose those people to come and attack you. So now your ancestors again is letting them plead their case, but your ancestors already caught on. See, that person already then slipped up and they was very arrogant with the shit that they was doing towards you. So they had a few witnesses. So now guess what? Again, your ancestors has you face to face with those people. They had an opportunity to speak up, but we're going to have to backtrack a little, right? So before you even called your ancestors on you, those people snuck you. They teamed up with certain people and had them come towards you. Gang stalk you. They knew. So that's almost like a planned fight in a sense that everybody in the school knew but you. So they strategically had certain people on standby telling them what they was going to do to you, that you was going to be left fucked up, used, abused, left for dead. They just had all this arrogance within them because they had a point to prove to these people. They wanted to try to solidify their ranking in a sense. So they wanted to step on you. So they recruited all these people, told all these people, paid all these people to put black magic on you. They paid all these people to gang stalk you, target you, leave fucked up comments under certain shit that you trying to do. They had other people doing investigations on you. See, they was in some type of ritual shit, right? Oh, all right. So they sent those people to target you. See, your energy is so solid. Your energy is so strong that they knew that they couldn't beat you on a one-on-one. So they had to get some motherfuckers to tag along. They already knew when it came to that one-on-one sit, your ass would have spiritually, energetically, physically gave their ass the blues, and they knew that. So what they try to do, recruit certain people, right, on standby to watch you. You was going to be the show, right? They was targeting you. Certain people that they connected to was sitting there on watch, had their cameras out, instigating certain shit. Anything that you was doing, they went back and reported to those people too. Okay. Now again, they caught you off guard. You was focused on what God told you to. And these people, all of a sudden, you look up and it's a crowd surrounding you. This person trying to start some shit. But you like, where the fuck this coming from? We ain't even got no beef. But they didn't want you to speak up, so they try to sneak you again. Because if they had you speak up, these people would have knew the truth that this person didn't even have no reason for even targeting you. They just didn't like you. They didn't like the fact that you chose you and not chose to do the same fuckery shit that they was doing. But that's neither here nor there. Now again, they had all these people on standby. They snuck you. Okay, cool. They really couldn't get a hold of you like they truly planned to do. It's cool. You got out of there. But when you got out of there, you went to God. You called on your ancestors and you told them the people that plan to rob, steal, and kill. Certain people that set you up. Those people that called you to this location to try to have other people do some shit to you. To try to steal energy from you. But we're going to talk about that. Now, again, they had their family and friends, certain people that they paid to, surrounding you with the cameras out, but you got away. They recording that shit, laughing. They keep rewatching that shit, laughing. They keep laughing off the expense of you. Now you called up your ancestors and God, and again, they came through. Now they got those people face to face like what had happened. Now those people again stuttering shit. But again, they try to blame it on you. So now your ancestors said, is that true? You spoke up for yourself. You said, nah. They say, all right, you good. Go ahead. And again, you like, nah, you ain't going to believe those people over me, is you? And the ancestors like, all right, go ahead. Go back home. You no longer needed here. So those people that was lying on you and snuck you, now your ancestors face to face with those people. Like, what happened? What's up, though? See, those people thought they had hands, but they hands ain't hitters like your ancestors do. Your ancestors fuck around and throw a haymaker, so as soon as they make contact with you, your ass, your knees is knocking. That shit is done. Words are slurring. Ain't no opportunity to run. They beating their ass as we speak right now, but your ancestors told your ass to go home. They told you to get on. You was trying to see how that shit was going to play out, but some shit wasn't for you to see. See, you would have seen that blood. You would have seen certain shit, and you would have started trying to get your ancestors to chill on those people, but ain't no chilling on that. You understand me? Because again, they intended to kill you had you not slipped away. So now guess what? Your ancestors on those people, and they playing that same game that they intended to play. So those people getting their ass beat as we speak by your ancestors. I'm talking about, again, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and elbows too. They getting the blues. Now guess what? Those people are crawling away. And certain people that they was connected to, like, damn, what the fuck happened to you? Now they talking about so-and-so's people came to see about some shit. See, I didn't even know that they had people like that. I ain't even know. See, I seen them by themselves, and I truly thought that they was dolo. I seen them by themselves, and I truly thought that their names didn't ring bells the whole time. They move alone, but they never alone. See, there's some spiritual ranking shit. Now, guess what? Those people, again, who was sending black magic to you, lying on you, manipulating you, recruiting other people of the team to target you, watch you, so on and so forth. Now they see that person who even got them and led them to the fight is fucked up. They like, damn. Again, what happened to you? They said, hey, yo, I think this came from so-and-so's people, because everybody that's connected to that fight is certainly, slowly but surely catching that blues too. The ancestors told me to relay a message, right? So the ancestors told the person that they just beat the fuck up to relay a message that they people's gonna get it too. Anybody with their camera out that was watching, that seen them trying to jump you, that didn't speak up, that didn't try to help you in any way, shape, or form. Oh, yes, there's some shit coming to you. So now that word got out. Now your ancestors going person by person, individual to individual, catching them off guard. Catching them by themselves, catching them at the least expected times. Now your ancestors like, hey, yo, you was at that fight the other day. You seen so-and-so sending some shit. Oh, you knew so-and-so was going to try to sacrifice so-and-so. Oh, you knew they was sending some dark shit. Oh, all right. So what did you do? How they say, did you at least pinch the bitch? Did you do? You ain't do nothing. You ain't speak up. You ain't tell them to chill. You ain't come to their defense. You just watch them attempt to try to kill. Now what's the problem? Because now these people trying to plead, talking about, nah, I ain't had nothing to do with me. But nah, they seen you on the scene. See, when y'all was recording some shit, when y'all was celebrating that shit, when y'all was laughing back, y'all was arrogant, y'all was talking too much. Now certain people had proof of the shit that you was doing. They seen that you threw a hand. They seen that you threw a kick. They seen that you was there on scene and you ain't do shit. So guess what you about to do? Catch the blues. And I want you to send a message to the next motherfucker too. They gonna get it. Now everybody who targeted you individually is now getting fucked up around that school. Now again, they coming to you trying to cop the deuce. It ain't on you. It's on your ancestors. That shit, that call's already been made. Now certain people that they recruited against you are coming back to that person like, hey, yo, what the fuck did you say so-and-so did again? See, Because the problem is, when they was recruiting people, the people that they was recruiting to gang stalk you, target you, lie on you, abuse you, so on and so forth, they ain't asked enough questions. They was loyal to them people, but they was loyal to the wrong shit. See, the devil got demons loyal to them too. They ain't asked enough questions. See, that's the difference between them and you. But that's another story, right? So now those people that they recruited to target you, that was abusing you, that had a hand in that fight, that now knows that certain people's about to come see about them. Now they going to those people that recruited them like, hey, yo, what did you say so-and-so did again? Them people like, hey, yo, didn't you see the stuff that they was posting about us? Didn't you see the stuff that they was doing? They thought that they was better than us. Now the people they recruit is like, hey, yo, show me specifically where they said some shit about me, yo. Show me real quick where they said some shit about you. Now they going through all your posts, not realizing that shit didn't have nothing to do with them. They talking about so-and-so thought they was better than us just because they was confident. So-and-so thinks they better than us because they not doing the bullshit that we doing. So-and-so thought they was better than us because they was studying when we was doing some so-so shit. So therefore they thought that they was going to be so more successful than us. Now they starting to realize that so-and-so wasn't saying shit about them. That was some shit within them that felt a certain type of way. Now they realizing that they had a hand in some shit that they shouldn't have even had a hand in. Now they starting to see that again. They jumped ship, that they made certain assumptions about you that wasn't true. They should have asked questions and realized that person just didn't like you because you was everything that they wanted to be but didn't have enough confidence to be. They didn't want to beat those demons. They became them, which leads us to this other shit. See, when they jumped you, now your people starting to see about them and anybody that they connected to. Your ancestors gonna leave them without no money, without no cars, with health is gonna be gone. They mind is too. Everything that they built up from stealing from you has been removed. See, but that ain't the finale though. See, your ancestors gonna beat their asses up enough that they ran out of breath. Their energy is at an all-time low. Now God's going to come through and end that shit permanently. These individuals, these were their last lifetime, an opportunity to again choose the right side, but they chose to try you. So now they going through certain trials and they'll never be returned back to the light. See, we're going to have to talk about it and it's going to get real personal, right? There's certain individuals that you was connected to, that you thought that really was friends of you, that they was sent to target you. See, before they even crossed paths with you, they already compromised their morals. They already gave up their morals for monetary gain. They already did certain deals with some dark beings that they steady had to put some type of payment on. See, these individuals did certain deals. They did devious shit. They scammed this person to repay that person, and now got to scam this person to repay that person that they previous scammed. It's a cycle that they going to have to continue to. This all happened before they even crossed paths with you. These are people that, again, played other people off their mental to have them invest in those people on a pyramid scam type shit. They had them again invest in some shit that they know wasn't going to be successful. But they so used to getting over. Now again, this happened before they crossed paths with you. They had certain demons already eating off their energy, almost like that worm in a sense. Where they say no matter how much you eat, you still hungry because that shit's eating it up within you. That's the same shit that they going through. That's why they starting to lose their lavish looks. They that glow starting to disappear. They starting to look like the shit that they fucking with, which is that dark energy shit. But we gonna talk about it. There was individuals, again, before they even crossed paths with you, they was on some survival mode shit. They sacrificed person to person. They went to people to steal their energy, so on and so forth, right? Now, the devil came in their ear and told them, listen, I'll call it all even. I'll no longer eat off you. I'll no longer have to truly pull on you, but there's one person that you're going to have to give me access to. Now they at the edge of their seat because, again, this demon been eating off of them. That's why they steady drinking all the time, because they had to feed that shit. That's why they out here sexing all the time, because that demon feeds off of that shit. So, again, they out here, they was told, you cross paths with this person, I'm going to tell you something. We'll call it even. You give me access to this person, and again, I'll lighten up on the feeding. So now this person crossed paths with you, but before they crossed paths with you, God talked to their ass too and told them, listen, I know so-and-so got you over there in a crazy contract. So-and-so trying to get you to do some dark shit. So-and-so trying to sabotage you and extort you to a sense. But I'm trying to tell you, you ain't got to do all that. This person that you about to cross paths with, they going to be able to destroy anything that was trying to destroy you. They going to be able to knock out all that darkness that's around you. They light is so pure and so high that those individuals that was targeting you won't be able to touch you. See, the devil had them in their feelings, had them full of fear. But God told them, listen, don't let that devil get you caught up in some shit that you're not really clear. Now, again, they came in, they had both perspectives, and they crossed paths with you. See, you was showing them light, you was showing them strength, you was telling them certain ways that they could protect them too. See, these are the people that was getting their asses beat up, and you kind of took them under your wing. You was the Ali in the spiritual world, so you showed them how to dodge that shit without feeling a thing. See, these individuals, again, they had certain fear, certain people calling from the crowd, trying to get in their ear. But again, you told them that you got them as long as they did what you showed them. Get away from those people that's trying to project on you. Get rid of those people that's trying to sacrifice you. Step away from that security that you feel like you have and build your shit off yourself. But they ain't believe that shit to be true. So again, they see what you showing them and they feel certain shit happening within them. But again, that devil got in their ear. Again, they felt like, I hear what you saying, but you telling me that I have to train a little bit more. When really this person's telling me that I could sacrifice you and call it quit real quick. So that's what I'm going to do. See, they sat there and the whole time they knew they wasn't going to take the information that you was providing them to do right. All they wanted to do was see what you was going to do so they could try to move against you. Now, again, they try to sacrifice your life. They try to call certain people up. They try to traffic you. See, you going to realize that certain trips didn't take place because those people, had you made it, you wasn't going to make it because they was out there waiting on you. Those Cali trips that they was taking and you wondering why that shit didn't go through. Those trips to certain locations out of the country, shit could be the Bahamas, Jamaica, Haiti, Puerto Rico, DR, whatever the case may be. They went to paradise to pay a price to try to put you up. They went to paradise to pay a price to try to sacrifice you. And the whole time, they ain't realize that that's some shit that they couldn't do. See, the devil gassed them up, made them feel like they was going to be successful. The devil gassed them up to make them feel like that shit was even an option. See, the devil misled them. See, the devil persuaded them to sign another contract in a sense. See, the devil was already eating off their energy. But now the devil had them include other people. See, he knew that he couldn't truly get to you, but he could use this person to recruit other people around them to target you. And anybody that they recruited their souls to be sold while you continue to live life comfortable. See, they truly thought that they was going to be successful, but that's some shit that they was never going to get. Now those people that they, again, recruited to work against you is now getting ended too and is wondering why it's not affecting you, it's because they never had access to you. That shit was a facade. Them motherfuckers lied. That contract was fugazi. They thought that, again, they really came up when really they was coming to their conclusion. They thought that they was going to end you. Whole time they created their own ending quicker. See, we going to have to talk about it. They had them sacrifice their souls, told them that they could switch energy with you, told them that they could take certain things and certain moves that was going to be made on behalf of you and give it to their people. See, they even tried sacrifice your seeds. That's where they fucked up, I'm trying to tell you. See, when they snuffed you and snuck you, you put your back against the wall like God told you to do. You start getting busy. Boom. Knock that person weak to their knees. Boom. Knock that foundation over that person. Now this person, this third person try to sneak you. Okay, they try to do some shit. They made a caught a little hit too. But again, when you got out of there and got to your people, now they see that they people is fucked up about you. But we gonna talk about it, right? So again, when they try to get certain people to come at you, sacrifice you, do certain things, whole time they didn't realize that you really had them hands, but you was focused on other things. So as they seen that you was beating certain asses individually, they try to get more people to come in that group. Again, when you got loose, they didn't realize that everybody around you was trained with them lethal hands too. See, they was targeting you energetically. Whole time you took that as the training purposes for your children too. See, they target your children, try to send dark shit in their dreams to have them had nightmares. Had your children waking up with certain scratches because certain demons was at the end of their bed trying to fuck with them. They had your children acting out. They had certain chaos happening within your house. So what did you do but have to get to your children and teach their asses how to fight too? Now all of them got them haymakers. Now all of them are some heavy hitters. Now all of them know how to fight. You understand me? They don't gotta talk that shit because they live that shit. So therefore now they starting to see. They thought that certain shit was sweet. They was sending shit to you and your children and your people that you love energetically. But again, all y'all got them hands. So now they hands up trying to cop the plea. Ain't no cop and plea. You getting that ass beat. You understand me? Ain't no comebacks. Ain't no takebacks. Whatever you did and intended is happening for you. So whatever you was recording, with whoever you was sending, is not going to see you get your ass beat too. But I'm trying to tell you, it's not that little snuff that you got when you attack the innocent. You about to be fucked up. I could tell you right now that you're going to realize that how you not fucking with those people, that's where your luck started in a sense. Because these people try to sacrifice you. And I want you to realize, you're going to realize that some of these people you was connected to was trafficking people too. They being watched though. They was trafficking people. They was out here sleeping with several people, knowing they was doing sex rituals from city to city on their OnlyFans shit. Now the OnlyFans that they gonna have is so demons that they was selling their shit to. I'm trying to tell you, they done fucked up. They was out here doing sex rituals. That's why, again, you thought that you wasn't doing no dark shit. Because you was just having sex with this one person that was having sex with several other demons. See, they sold their soul. And they wanted you to sell your shit too. But they didn't want to come flat out and tell you. They just wanted you to stay connected to them. You understand me? You ain't realized that when you was giving off certain energy to them, you was giving energy to them, and they was giving it to the dark side. That again, they was using your light to illuminate and escape certain darkness that was coming for them. They was out here fucking with all these people, then they try to come to you for you to save the day in a sense. They fucked up. You not realizing how that sex magic, death rituals, how that shit is around you to people that you don't even think would even fuck around with some shit like that, but they blow their cover. You got to pay attention to how people talk. See, God already told you. He already told you, and you got to trust that because God will tell you about these people before he even gives them an opportunity to show you. That's because, again, he wants you to not even have to go through that. But sometimes you just gotta be hard-headed. I gotta see for sure. I gotta know for sure. After I get this proof, I'ma be good. Okay, well, God's gonna show you. And when you see that shit, don't act scary either. Don't be scared. Don't have your face all fucked up. You wanted to see it. You ain't had to, but you chose to, so that's on you. God already told you what you was gonna see. These people trying to set you up. Now we gonna have to talk about it. These individuals was doing certain sex rituals, certain sex orgies. These bitches was bumping boxes with the devils and demons. They was getting paid to put up their souls, as well as they was trying to recruit. See, we gonna have to talk about it. There's certain people that wanted to take trips with you, and those trips didn't happen. They either overslept, they missed the flight, whatever the case may be, and you was wondering why this person was taking that shit so personally. Is because they already put you up. They payment to pay off these people was to provide you. They was going to try to sacrifice you, take certain videos of you being sacrificed to prove to these people that they finally stopped you. Whole time you caught wind. You already put certain shit together, no matter if it made sense. See, you gonna have to realize that amongst you, that you gonna have to see through people's shells into that soul. Because some of these people, again, there's multiple sides. There's demons amongst you. There's demons that, again, are trying to get you to put them in that position that you're supposed to put your true divine people in. People are light. They try get you to put the darkness above them. You understand me? To close all that shit out. That's why you have to be cautious of who you selecting. Because the devil will try to come as everything you disguise that you want it to be. It's going to come disguised as everything that you was praying for, but something that it can't fake is what you feel internally. That's why the devil tries to deter you from using your intuition, trusting your discernment. That's why when you feel certain shit about a partner or a person, and what do? Try to plead with you that what you feel is not right or true. Then what happens? Years down the road, months down the road, you realize that everything that you feel or was feeling was correct, but now you seeing that they deterred you and cost you some time in as well as respect. The devil can't fake that feeling. That's why it tries to get you deterred from using your intuition. That's why they try to call you crazy when you say the shit that you say. Because they know that if you keep speaking up, other people going to start to notice too and start to question that shit like, yeah, let me ask you a question. See, the devil can mimic you, but it don't have access to that same knowledge and insight as you do. So guess what happens? It is. You're going to have to realize that. You're going to have to truly realize that. Certain people are going to try to target you. They're going to try their best to discourage you, so on and so forth. Don't allow them to do it. Fuck them people. Flat out, just like that. If you use your intuition, again, you are going to be able to see what's the truth. The devil don't want you to see people on a soul level. That's why when you see through certain facades that people are showing, they feel a certain type of way. They take that real personal. That's why these people, again, feel a certain type of way when you call them out on their shit. Because you speaking out on it is going to have people question them and getting what. So again, think back when you were a child, you keep asking questions, right? You asking questions for what? Clarity. Certain people want to keep you quiet, shut you up, have you not ask the things that you asking. Because again, they going to have to come up with an answer to it, right? So that's why certain people will shun you, have you discouraged, have you not paying attention to what people are trying to tell you. Trust your intuition. Fuck them people. You understand me? Make sure that you are using your discernment. And again, those people who feel triggered by what we talking about, Those are the individuals that we talking about. So therefore, I want you to feel triggered, because all you do is put the spotlight on you so people know not to fuck with you. That you the person who's fucking with their energy. That you the one who, again, don't have control over yourself. So you try to control other people too. We calling all that so shit out. So if you don't like that shit, then guess what? We talking about your ass. Flat out. You feel a certain type of way, you feel targeted, then guess what? That means that shit's hitting, that shit's sticking. So therefore, that's about you. See, the chosen don't have to question if they chosen. They know that they chosen. So when they hear other people talk about that they chosen, they don't feel a certain type of way because they chosen too. If you really living like that, you really like that, you're not going to feel a certain type of way. You feel a certain type of way, fuck you and them people you connected to, because most likely they condoning that fuckery that your ass chooses to do still. So it's on you. We not listening. Listen, I'm going to tell you flat out. If I could say fuck the people I'm connected to, you know damn well I'm going to say fuck you and no evil ass people that you connected to too. There's karma coming. There's consequences. You going to get it. Flat out. Them bullies thought it was cool when they was bullying other people. They thought it was cool when they was trying to kill other people. They thought it was cool when they was out here again trying to sabotage other people that ain't had shit to do with what they was feeling internally. God gave them an opportunity to cross paths with you, to do right by you, to give them another opportunity at life, and they chose to choose darkness. That's on their asses. Flat out. You not gonna have me put out my light because your shit's fizzling out. You understand me? Fuck you. That's flat out. You gotta think. Instead of those people asking you how you get your light to shine, how you can do this, even pertaining to your business, energetically, spiritually, so on and so forth, instead of asking you how they can get to where you got to, they try to sabotage and stop you, realizing that they just stopped themselves. They'll never even get an opportunity to get to where your ass is at or going to. They realizing now that they should have just befriended you. Because them trying to betray you then cause some shit for them asses. You understand me? Again, they try to join the bullies instead of beat the bullies. And what did you do but beat the bullies? And by you beating the bullies, showed other people that they can beat them bitches down too. So now you done gave everybody else their confidence back. Everything that they was stealing from other people, now they being snatched. See, you beating that demon gave other people the strength that they needed to see that it's obtainable. Now again, everybody that was getting bullied by this bully sees this bully get their ass beat down. Now they see that they can fight back too. You understand me? Now that bullies beat the fuck up in front of all the people that they was beating down. And now they feeling stupid, gotta walk off. And again, it's some shit that could have been prevented. But again, they wanted to target you. They felt confidence in having some power over other people. Now you're going to see that you powerless. That's on you. It's on them. What sense does that make? They were so arrogant. They try to sacrifice your soul. They try to sacrifice your kids. Does this what's not clicking? These people you connected to negatively. These people, again, thought that you had a bond and that shit was trauma bonding. You thought that they was familiar and that was a familiar cycle. That shit wasn't who you were supposed to be with. You thought that was your ever after. You thought that was your twin flame, your soulmate, your divine partner, when God been showing you that those people wasn't for you, and you thought that was God telling you that you could still hang on to these people. If you was supposed to be with them, you would have stayed with them. If you was, again, not supposed to see some shit, God wouldn't have showed you. You understand me? If you was supposed to allow this person to keep beating on you, then again, y'all wouldn't have no problems. If you was supposed to, again, be bound to this person, stuck with this person, whatever the case may be, then God wouldn't have showed you all this so shit that's happening with this person. God's showing you this ain't the place to be. Get your ass up out of here. You out here talking about, oh, this is more reasons why we should weather the storm. The fuck are you talking about? You out there with a metal umbrella, keep getting hit by lightning, talking about, oh, what the fuck are you get your dumb ass in the house. Get your dumb ass from, excuse me. You know what I'm talking, you not dumb, but don't do no dumb shit. You talking about this person keeps cheating on me because this is a test from, that ain't a test from God, motherfucker. That's a test from Satan. You better know whose motherfucking class you in. You understand me? You talking about, oh, this a test from what? No. It is not a test from God. The test that's coming from God is to see if your ass gonna stop getting stung, stop getting hit, and stand your ass up. If you gonna keep letting this little mini-me put their hands on you, you gonna step up, flex your power, and get their ass on. No. You holding on to the wrong shit, then you talking about you married this person, or I was married to this person for this time, and God says don't divorce. No, God told your ass not to get with people who's not for you either. Huh? Okay, so had you knew you before you got to know these people, you would have knew that this person truly wasn't your divine boo. You met them where your ass was at. So again, you kept growing and they already had grew the highest that they was going to get to. So therefore now you elevating and have to keep chopping out certain pieces of you to stay at the same level as these people. Fuck that. No. Y'all is not the same plant. Y'all don't got the same harvest occurring. You're not going to keep chopping out you to stay at the same heights as these people. No, fuck that. And you out here talking about I'm married. You wasn't supposed to get married to that MF in the first place. You married them because that's what your people put an expectation for you to do. They fit that criteria that other people wanted for you, or what you thought that you needed for yourself at that point in time. Now you starting to realize that what you needed was to get your ass right within before you even try to get with somebody else. You better get that shit together. No. You talking about I was devoted to this person for 35 years, but only 2 of them was happy. The fuck you talking about? I don't want no 35 years if 33 of them motherfuckers is miserable. No, I'll take the 2 for 500, Alex. The fuck is you talking about? No. You holding on to the wrong shit. You pursuing partners based upon where you was at. So again, you can't even point fingers at them based upon what they did to you, because that's based upon what your ass was willing to accept. That's what you attract. You needed to feel protected. So you got this person who plays so tough, not even realizing that now this is the motherfucker that you need to get protected from. No. You needed to protect yourself. Now you out here sticking to this person because they talking about they love you, but they abuse you too. But you want to feel accepted into some shit so bad. Motherfucker, you don't even accept you. Get it together. You want somebody to love on you, but when you look at yourself, you pointing at every negative thing about you. Fuck out of here. Get to know yourself before you try to get to know somebody else. Not trying to hear all that. Not trying to hear all that. You got masculines out here that's going through certain shit based upon their mothers. So either they had a mother that was evil and didn't acknowledge them. So now again, they have some type of shit within them that they have to get certain shit out of females that they connected to. Or you got certain masculines that may have been molested, abused, so on and so forth, or really are questioning their sexuality, or know that they like the same sex, but people that they connected to don't accept that shit. So therefore, they done put on this persona for so long. So now they keep creating karma for themselves because they keep sleeping with multiple women, hoping these women are going to shake that shit that they feeling within about the same sex. Not realizing that you causing a mess because you not being authentically you. So now you fucking up the lives of everybody that you connected to just based upon the fact that you won't be real. It's on you. Again, don't let people project you on you and tell you that you are something that you not. But motherfucker, if you feel that shit, be that shit. Don't be out here trying to take advantage of other people, make them pay for something that has nothing to do with them, but everything to do with you. Get your shit right. The fuck are you talking about? These people try to sacrifice you. These women, these men, these friends, they try to sacrifice you. They literally try to swap energy with you. They pay big PPP money on that shit, huh? Now these motherfuckers, I'm trying to tell you, it's jail and hell. Them demons are eating. It's a wrap for them. And you're going to start to see. They going to start to lose their looks and they luster in a sense. They are not going to have that glow. See, chosen ones, you're going to start to get a glow that's going to show. On certain pictures, this shit's going to start beaming real bright. You might have to fuck around, put a filter to try to dim your own light in a sense. You understand me? These motherfuckers is dumb. How you sat there and put money up on their own demise? How the fuck you paid for your own death? Doing death spells. Out there holding hands on their hocus pocus shit. The fuck do you... What? Y'all put up all that money. You put up all that money on your own head. Dumb. And now they getting caught. I'm trying to tell you, it's something significant pertaining to sex trafficking and drug trafficking that's coming up very, very heavy. They already have been watched. These are people that are in some type of sex rings, I'm trying to tell you. And it's people that's in your community that you have never would assume. Because they put on such a little fake facade. But it's going to get illuminated. And it's some shit that's going to be known worldwide. It's not going to just be locally. Also, I want you to realize something, right? There's some individuals that they was doing certain sex rituals, right? When I say sex rituals, they was sipping on sacrifices. They was fucking with that blood shit. They was fucking around with graveyard spells. They was trying to take people that passed away or you, they pictures, and was putting them in jars trying to work against you. It's some shit. It didn't work, though. You already know the chosen ones, it don't work. You got a whole fucking beam around you. They stupid. But they tried it. They tried to, again, stir up some shit. But that's some shit that they gonna see and they dying internally. They got chronic illnesses that they can't get rid of. Terminal illnesses, excuse me. They got some shit from having sex with multiple partners that they can't shake. It's some shit that they going to die with, die by, and people that they had sex with that they knew some shit wasn't right, but they continue to mess around with those people. Those people are coming back to in their asses too. It's a whole lot of nasty shit going on. Hey, yo, you know, matter of fact, I'm sorry, I gotta say this. There's a Drake and 21 Savage song, right, that keeps popping up in my ear, right? And your, and your ancestors is like this, right? So how it say, 21, can you do something for me? That part, right? It just keeps saying like, ancestors, can you do something for me? Can you talk to these op bitches for me? It just keeps saying that. And it's like, they are ended. Your ancestors is arrogant as a mother. Like, man, listen, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. The music that pay attention to certain music that is playing around you. Because it's like certain music you hear, your ancestors are speaking to you, but the music that they hearing too is different from the music that you getting access to. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. They is not right. And you going to see. But let me put something in perspective, right? Right now, all jokes aside, you're going to have to be able to identify evil spirits and those of light. And again, this skin is just used as a cover up. So you have to know who you communicating to by seeing through on a soul level. Again, Satan and devil and people who sold their souls, they don't have feelings. So therefore, they don't have a discernment, an intuition. They don't have the same sight as you. So therefore, they don't have access to the same things as you. So you're going to have to make sure that you are using your discernment. Again, your intuition is your best friend. That's something that they don't have. Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, they walking zombies. Which brings me to, see, I can't get too deep into it, but I'm going to say this. Y'all think y'all see shit in movies and you think that shit's just movies, but what they try to do is tell you what's right in front of you that you don't even know. I want you to realize that when they talk about zombies, these are the motherfuckers who sold their souls. They have no feelings. They just work as, again, portals for this dark shit. You understand me? So again, you have to pay attention to people's eyes. Eyes. And I'm not just talking about their two eyes. I'm talking about that third eye. Not everybody that's how you going to know who's with you and who's against you. The ones who's against you, when they saying shit, it's almost like they fishing for information. They saying it in a question way to have you add on to the information that they feel like they already have. You understand me? And they get this information from other people who had access to light, not realizing that they providing it to the darkness. You understand me? So I want you to realize, pay attention to the eyes, not just the two, but that third eye, that intuition. Everything around you has energy to it. Why you think that even when people had that trend where they had you touching trees and shit, talking about, I give you permission to touch me? I told y'all stop fucking playing with that, because everything has energy. So those demons that no longer had a body to have access to because the person that they was feeding on got fed on and died, they energy has to go into something else that's living. So them trees, certain shit, animals too, be cautious of it, because demons is trying to hop in any portal that they can have access to. You got to stop giving things permission to fuck with you. When you talking about, I give you permission, why you think it said, I give you permission to touch me? You're giving it can't access you until you give it permission to. Whether or not that's sexually, whether or not that's fucking through dolls, through jewelry. When you buying certain shit offline, even Etsy too, you gotta be cautious, because certain people are speaking certain shit on certain objects that they selling, and then they selling it to you, and you realize and wondering why the fuck certain things is happening towards you as soon as you bought that. Be cautious. Everything has energy. They try to make you feel like you fucking crazy. You not. You understand me? Them demons is real, and you see them every day. Why you think certain people, I'm not talking about snoring when they sleep. You hear a roaring. That's that beast in them. Why you think when they drink, all of a sudden they start acting crazy? It's because they can't keep that facade on. They breaking character. And you thinking this shit is cute. And you fucking around still pouring up, sipping with this person who can't even have control over themselves. You gotta stop that shit. These people keep trying to have sex with you, persuade you to, again, give up your body, because by giving them access to your portal, they can plant certain shit within you. That dark, death magic, sex magic shit is real. Stop being, listen, it ain't the time to be buying shit from just anybody. It ain't the time, even when you, listen, it's strategic. It's being strategically done. Music too. Why you think certain eras of time seem more peaceful? Why everybody always talk about the 90s was such a great era of time, so on and so forth? Whatever era of time that had all that love and real genuine feelings, why you think that they stopped getting people to do that shit? Because when you are singing shit, you reciting it. And what you recite is what you manifest. Why you think on magic is words with intentions behind it? So when you listening and reciting certain music and they have masses of people doing it at the same time, why you think certain shit is effective faster? Stop being naive. You are not asking enough fucking questions. You are assuming everybody's carrying shit like you, and it's not. You understand me? You gotta see shit on a soul level. You can't pay attention to shit that people listening to. Pay attention to the shit that people watching. People that always gotta be watching these reality TV shows, not downplaying it. But these people that, again, it's an obsession. It's because they got to feed that beast. They got to stay having some type of chaos or something going into their fire, or they shit's going to get put out. You understand me? You cannot now be reciting love songs. I don't give a fuck. Sing love songs. Love songs, cheer music, music that make you dance. Don't entertain that dark shit. They even try to have certain music that, again, you know, that love shit. When they talking about sex back in the day, let's talk, right? And certain music, do you even see how elegantly they put certain times. Now, there was some people that was singing some fucked up shit. Now, we gonna talk about it. There was a Jezebel in every fucking generation. But that's that Jezebel energy. So therefore, there's a difference between talking about making love and just having sex. There's a difference in encouraging how you look and just showing off your body. They try to persuade you that if you don't show that shit off, that's not you speaking up for yourself. That's why they try to persuade you that the first stance of you standing up for yourself is showing off some shit. Why you think that when people do you grimy, the first thing that you do is try to prove a point and try to snap back? Why you think? You're not snapping back because you feel like that's what you want to do. You want to do it to prove a point to these people. So they try to have you put yourself out there. Trust me, everybody done did it. When you didn't, somebody like this person because they look, so you post a little picture to let them know, yeah, I got a little shape too. Fuck, everybody done did it. They like that person for some money. Okay, now you flex a few dollars on your shit too. Okay, I understand that. But the difference between you and those people is you learn from that shit. You did that shit like, man, I'll never do that shit. Fuck you. You don't see me for who I truly am. Motherfucker, you not supposed to see it. And you don't respect me before you even get anything, motherfucker, you ain't supposed to get it. You let that show you who you not supposed to be connected to. They let them persuade them that if, again, my first stance is standing up, I'm going to shake some ass all in front of the camera. Whole time you feeding into that dark energy, because if they doing dark sex magic, that means that they get you sexual and sexualize you. That means you feeding into that energy that they doing, which means that you easily accessible to, so they can get you to do anything that they want you to do. Stop being dumb. Stop being dumb. It's okay to, little Juvie, come on, you feel, all jokes aside, you feel, you want to dance. There's a difference between you stepping for you and you feeling like you got to show out the show other people. No. Because you might shake a little thigh, but you're not even going to the extent that you used to do. Because it's like, fuck these people. I don't need you to know what I can do. On certain ways you can attack me. Certain things that, again, now you're going to try to distract me so you can get to the thing. Man, fuck you. If they supposed to see it, they going to see it before you show it. If they supposed to know that you chosen, they going to know before you choose them. You understand me? See, chosen ones, you have to realize that this is a game. And when they say life is a game, it literally is. And we going to talk, right? There's two sides. I always say this. There's the good side and there's the bad side. There's no in between. Now, with that being said, the good side, bad side, think of checkers, right? The moral of the game, the mode of the game is to, again, have certain pieces on this side get to, now you a king, now you a queen, right? They get to up their positions, right? And if the whole point of the game is to have more pieces of the side than the other one. So the devil will try to have you put in the wrong people in these powerful positions, because they want to outnumber the good. You understand me? So I want you to realize something. You got to be cautious of the people that you putting in these positions. That's why you got to choose your discernment, because you could be selecting this person. Both people can act like they spiritual teachers. Both people can act like they pastors, whatever the case may be. But this one is pastoring to the light, and this one is a pastor of the darkness. You have to be able to see through the two. And you know how you decipher it? Because the one that's of the dark is doing this shit to show you that they better than you. They putting you, getting you to place them on a pedestal to show off certain finances, show off certain labels. That's the devil coming through. See, if you have light, you're not going to try to prove to other people that you have light. You too busy being it. You're not going to try to prove to people your point. You're going too busy living it. Whoever's supposed to be divinely aligned with you, that's beautiful. But if anybody disagrees, then go the fuck head where it applies to you. No force shit. But you're going to see that these people that you put in certain positions, they was doing it because they wanted power over you. You was willing to do whatever they told you to do. If they was able to manipulate it this way in a few words, you was feeding off that shit. You was going on that shit. Whole time they was just teaching you how to be a victim. They wasn't teaching you how to survive. They wasn't trying to give you your own power. They was trying to have power over you. You understand me? That's why they in these big body Benzes, all this certain shit. Now it's different when, again, you building up, that's beautiful. But when you building off the back of other people that you are, again, wanting to keep in a certain position because you don't want them to come up, because if they come up, you can't keep up with the life and persona that you are living. That's two different things. You need to pay attention to the people around you who's trying to get you to be a better you, regardless if it benefits them or not. You understand me? You better make sure. These individuals is not right, I'm trying to tell you. These individuals, you putting them in positions, and the whole time, these is not angels. These is demons. These is not prophets. These are problems. These are scammers. That is not success. You got to see through that shit. They going to try to show you and tell you everything that you want to hear. That is not a mermaid. That's a motherfucking siren. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you. You had to make sure that you're able to identify the two. That's why you have to pay attention. When things get presented to you, it gets presented to you in multiple pieces. That's why when you apply for a job and you waiting for a position, multiple pop up at the same time, you got to see what's aligned with your divine purpose or which one you trying to select based upon profit. Partners too. Soon as you start to say you want to settle and want to find a partner for this, all of a sudden mad people pop up. Why? Because they're going to try to distract you. Are you staying solid to your morals? Are you staying solid to the things that this person already showed you? Are you seeing through on a soul level? Or are you going to, again, give up this shit because something else better tries to present itself to you? That shit's a facade. That shit ain't really built like that. That shit's a lemon. They done polished it up. Some bullshit, but that shit's still shit. And that's why you got to be cautious, chosen ones, because you chosen, so anything you touch turns to gold, and shit does too. So you touch some shit, that shit's going to seem golden, but that shit's still some shit, no matter where you take it to. I want you to be cautious, but see through. When people talk about demons, aliens, when they talk about these reptilians and people like, oh, that's part of a fucking movie. Oh, you're demonic for even thinking about other. So you think God does all of this, makes all of this, that all of these things exist, but you think that aliens, so on and so forth, don't too? You don't think that if you pay attention to certain people's patterns, you're going to see that shit start to break through? If you feel like none of that shit exists, you're not going to survive this next level. Because as soon as their skin breaks through and you really see it, that shit's going to break you. You got to know that shit already exists before you see it. That same applies pertaining to your discernment and intuition too, right? You knew that you felt that person was tricking you, cheating on you, so on and so forth. You felt it before you seen it, right? And you let that person persuade you that it wasn't true. So later down the road, you end up seeing that if you would have stuck to your intuition, you wouldn't even have to went through what you went through because you would have listened to you, right? So I want you to realize that when you look at everybody and realize that everybody is not the same as you, and you see people again on a soul level, you're going to be able to survive this next half. Because how things are starting to line now, everything that you thought was a dream and was fake is reality. These monsters, when you little and they always tell you hell underneath the ground, there's demons underneath this ground. And these demons pop up. These demons pop into other people too. And when I say it's some fucking predator type of shit, it's some crazy shit. But again, you have to already know it exists. That shit's not going to shake you if you already see through that shit. You already seeing it. So when you see it, you're not going to feel a certain type of way. It's like rain, go away. Like, bitch, I already knew you was here. That's like somebody trying to jump out and scare you, but you already knew that they was there. It's like, I already knew you was there. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here. Same applies. But you going to lose your mind if you don't realize that this shit exists. Now, this the last thing that might be a little touchy and it might seem a little crazy, but trust me. When I say these zombies is around you, these zombies is around you. So the shit that you fear in movies have been moving around you this whole time. Certain people that, again, are soulless, so therefore they don't feel shit. They just walking zombies. They eating off other people's energy. They eating off, again, certain people. They trying to connect to you to have access to certain things that you do. They can't move without you. They try to get you to host them, in a sense, okay? So now I need you to realize this. That zombie shit go a lot deeper too. Because there's certain things, now I'm not here to persuade you to not eat certain shit. That's on you. You do what you feel right to do. Again, certain meats is not bad if that's what you choose to do. I can't fuck with it, but I know, you know what I'm saying? That's what it, but listen, pay attention to what you eating, right? You know how certain cartoons you see, let me say like, if you ain't seen SpongeBob, okay, but there's a cartoon, right, where this person makes certain burgers, right? And in the burgers, right? So this is equivalent to if you seen Good Burger, okay? Like if we old school, you know Good Burger. You know certain people, let's see, SpongeBob for the newer generation, so on and so forth. But there's something that's similar, right? There's burgers that they make, right? And in the burgers, initially, they come with some authentic shit. Now, they get taken over by a different company without people knowing. So when people are purchasing it, they think that they purchasing the same shit, right? And then all of a sudden, these people are eating this, not realizing that they putting trash together. It's really some fucked up things that's pushed together for you to eat. But these people are stuck in this illusion that, again, they paying this money and not even picking up on that it's different. Until somebody points to their attention like, hey, yo, why the fuck you eating that nasty ass burger with all that shit in it? And then they snap out of it and they look like, yo, what the fuck? I've been eating this whole time. Now listen, there's certain meats that you think that you eating, and what if you found out that it really was people? What if you found out, and some people will joke like, oh, that's a good ass person. That's a good ass human to be eating. People who joke like that, get the fuck from around me. Because that means if some shit went down, you would come up with coming after me before you come up with some other shit to properly get you to eat. So fuck out of here. But I want you to pay attention. And it's just not certain big names. There's certain, again, shit that you can buy and obtain. There's even certain plant-based food that they feeding you and you feel like it's plant-based, but what if it was like, so you know how you eat meat and some say like, oh, it was naturally farmed. They was corn fed or this fed, right? So what if you looking at plant-based and you eating people who was just on a plant-based diet? Not to make you sick. Start paying attention to some of the foods that you eating. Because it's going to start looking like certain parts of your actual human body. There's some shit that's mutated in labs that they make. That shit's true. There's certain people out here amongst you that are clones as well, so be cautious. These are the individuals that some people that try to step up, but they had already see, these people that you're going to start to realize are clones that are amongst you are people who sold their souls, and then the real them try to rebuttal in a sense and take it back. But they already sold their soul, so therefore they get replaced in a sense with a clone. You can tell again, eyes and that third eye. That's how you can decipher who's alive and who's already dead, because half these motherfuckers is already done. In the 5D, a lot of these individuals that are already trying to target you, they already dead already. So why when you think and you hear about people who say, oh, that's a ghost who has unfinished business, those are ghosts who don't know that they did yet. They were so focused on their life, on some task, whether or not they were so focused on playing this position for this person or targeting other people, they came so consumed and didn't even realize that while they was trying to target you and take you out, they already was taken out. So you don't be battling and going back and forth with these motherfuckers who are dead already. What you look like arguing with a zombie. Soon as you entertain them, you giving them your energy, which allows them to feed off you, feeding on their host in a sense. Fuck them. You understand me? You make sure you be cautious. You make sure that when you see a chosen ones, you have to realize you were strategically placed in certain positions. You wasn't looked over, you was hidden. So there's prophetess and chosen ones and prophets in the music industry. There's chosen ones in the food industry, in the clothes industry, in the law, so on and so forth. Chosen ones, you was all strategically placed in a position. Now, there's some chosen ones that chose to allow ego to lead them and have them speak up on some shit before God gave them the go-ahead. There's some chosen ones that just wanted to be first, just wanted to be right, that they try to provide some insight that God told you to shut your ass up first. You gotta, everybody strategically placed. So now when God tells that chosen one to go ahead, he's telling everybody at the same time, all the chosen ones at one time, your light illuminates. And guess what? All that darkness in the earth subsides. That shit no longer exists. But you got to be in your fucking position and listening when he tells you to light that shit up. And I ain't talking about literally. I'm talking about your light. You got to step your ass up. You can't, if this person blows, why you think certain people that could have did such powerful shit and helped, they coming down because they spoke too fucking soon. And they again spoke, now they want to speak up on some shit that they were speaking foul on before. No. When you chose your monetary gain over morals, when you chose to do deals with these devils, now you exposing them, but you know that you exposing them, but you still are stuck to them. No. God will knock chosen ones loose too if they try to blow the cover. Chosen ones, when it's time to illuminate your light, you fucking illuminate it. And that means you start strategically planting your light in places now. And certain people, you teaming up with the right ones. You cannot afford to have one demonic person in your whole crew. Nobody or dark can be connected to you. Because they going to blow your fucking cover. Why you think they getting blown the fuck up as we speak? Because they try to take you out. And God needs everybody strategically in this place. Because when he say cut them lights on, them lights is cut on. And when them lights is cut on, there's no darkness that's left. And the shit that try to run and hide is illuminated and gets dried the fuck out. Something pertaining to fire is very significant. And I told you before that God keeps showing as far as meteors falling to certain land that was stolen or people that was paid off to put certain shit in foods to affect other people. All of that shit's coming down. All of it. And God keeps showing land that's on fire and is red and smoking. And he shows the chosen ones that are the only ones that are able to start planting trees and bring all of that fire shit back into some green. So you get yourself near the correct people now. These are your builders. These are your farmers. And you got to know how to farm inside your house, not just outside. So start getting some plant seeds. I've been said this for years. You got to get them for the real seeds get going. You got to. You understand me? So you got to make sure that, again, you are doing the right thing. But connect with the right people. You can't afford to have one demonic person connected to you. It's not about what you see physically. It's what you see internally. You understand me? It's all in the eyes, in the third eye. Even with your eyes closed. That, let me tell you, people often ask why I always look over and I don't look at you when I'm giving the downloads. It's because no matter if I look at you or not, if I'm facing you or in the room, I can read your energy. You understand me? So I have to focus on what God is showing me right here to tell you, and I have to put it together for you. But you have to see shit without having to see it. Pay attention. Certain people that are becoming plastic in a sense, you're going to be happy that you're starting to see real age. Real widow's peak and shit. Certain shit can't be faked. That wisdom can't be faked. You have to let people show you what they know. You can't tell them. Because you're going to get tricked now. You understand me? They need insight. They don't have access to none of that. They want to know what the next move is so they can try to sabotage it. Don't speak on that shit. You just make sure you providing your light to the right people so everybody at the right time is ready. And when you see a chosen one, and you see a chosen one speaking up, and you know that people ain't going to like the fact that they speaking up, fuck everybody else. Your ass better speak on behalf of them too. You understand me? Because guess what? Just like when I said about that fight, people watching you, recording you as people attack you, you going to get karma for not speaking up when you see one of your fellow chosen ones getting targeted too. You better fucking battle. You understand me? You better battle. And you ain't got to put your hands physically. I'm talking about energetically. You better be confident. You better be speaking love, light, and protection over people that you connected to. You better show them how to get through what your ass went through. You understand me? Don't you sit there and be on no sucker shit. On no scary shit. Speak up. I don't give a fuck. They can't cancel you because you wasn't created by them. Who the fuck can cancel you? I'm going to say that. It's different if you built your shit off of them. If you built your shit off they backs, off they money. If they gave you something in order for you to get ahead. You went seasons of not having shit, scraping up certain shit for a reason. God didn't want nobody to give your ass nothing because nobody could take this shit from you. That's why you get put in positions. Or you going to put your morals over this monetary gain because this money that they showing you ain't shit to what God's about to give your ass. He just want to see you going to stand up on that shit. Stand by that shit. Stand with that shit. Fuck what them people talking about. They trying to bully you into being bullied. Fuck you. Enough of y'all motherfuckers team up. It's a tag team and them people is taken out. And you about to see it. It's a lot of death and destruction that's about to happen. But chosen ones, you keep your ass up out the way. And I keep saying this, and I'm going to say this. Something about Texas is not going to go well. Texas, if you ain't got to go there, don't. It's Cali, Texas, DR, Puerto Rico, certain parts of Mexico, Arkansas, Kansas. It's certain people that they towns was built up off some sacrifices. Those people that built certain towns off the back of other people, they sacrificed their souls and their contracts is up. Their contracts is up. Why you think all this death keeps happening in large masses at certain locations? Their contracts is up. And those people who did devious shit to get certain titles, why you think that they won right now? See, this win that they getting now was not the win that they thought that they was getting. See, God intentionally had certain people win over other people that was supposed to be put in that position because now they about to be held accountable for everybody up under them. So all those leaders is about to get pressed. They about to get pressed by the people. Ain't no more settling for no so-so shit. And guess what they about to do? They about to step down. Those people who got put in those positions, God intentionally made them have this success because they going to have to step up, get pressed by these people, and not only that, they going to voluntarily step down. They going to forfeit their own spot because they going to get put on the spot. They used to people saving them and coming up with these little speeches for them. No, the questions that they getting asked, the shit that they getting pressed for now. Oh, didn't you say this before? Didn't you do that before? Oh, now you going to have to show me something. How they say, let me see you ain't the inside man. Let me see. Yeah, you going to have to do something. So now some of these people going to try to step down thinking that it's going to save them because they knew that they was going to have to force to sacrifice those people that been sacrificing other people. So now they thought that they stepped down. Now they about to be sacrificed by those people that they were scared to sacrifice. How that sound? They sacrificed innocent people. So now they got put in these positions of power. And now they are starting to have to speak up on the people that they was connected to that had positions of power, and they not going to like that. So now guess what they going to try to do is step down, not realizing that those people that they stepping down about are going to be mad because them stepping down means somebody else gets to step up, and it's not somebody on their part. Fuck out of here. You about to see. Y'all about to see some shit. It's a shift of powers that's occurring. It's a shift of power that's occurring. They thought that they was winning for a reason. It's already been won. Like, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you don't realize that shit is done. That's why they taking things so personal now. Why you think? But I can tell you this, certain censorship is going to start happening, and honestly, it's necessary for certain shit. See, you know back in the day when you couldn't show all this sexual shit on the TV and stuff? It's about to get back to that. Technology is going to start getting taken down. The only thing that's going to be left pertaining to technology is helping save people. But they only going to have... So it's almost like this. There's an amount of energy that's necessary for certain technology to be created. Certain people, again, inventors, so on and so forth, they can create certain things, but it has to be within, again, a certain frequency, energy, so on and so forth, right? So electricity, energy, internet, so on and so forth. It all has to run from a specific energy. God is intentionally starting to dismantle certain, how do I say it? He's dismantling certain technology as we speak. Everything is going to be returned back to the simple times. And when I say that, it means you have to read to comprehend. You have to experience certain shit to understand. God is not going to have everything right at the end of your finger no more. That's why start buying some books, start learning necessary lessons and applying it, hearing certain things from your elders or certain people that are actually living right and longevity. Everything that you know, technology-wise, they're only going to have enough energy to help save certain people's lives. All of it's going to be restricted to healthcare. All of it's restricted to healthcare. Because they dibbled and dabbled in too much shit. They caused too much destruction. And it's fucking up the frequency of all the galaxy. Because you have to realize that in order for all the planets to not crash into each other, it has to all maintain certain distances, frequencies, so on and so forth. So when they start fucking with this technology, creating certain storms, creating certain struggles, droughts, so on and so forth, when they start manipulating the energy to monetarily benefit them, they start fucking with certain portals. They started creating portals all over the place. Why you think that you feeling certain glitches? Why you feel like you starting to feel certain shit like, damn, did I just do that? Is it repeated? It's certain glitches that's occurring right now. But everything's about to go to simple times. Again, technology is going to be there, but it's not going to be taken over like motherfuckers think it's going to. Everything that they tried to do, technology-wise, is going to come down. They thought that they was going to have all these people getting regulated by technology, taken over, told what to do. Why you think certain times of the day they try to make it darker or tried to keep you closed in because they was trying to correct certain shit that they had did around the world? Why you think soon as you started to want to travel more, all of a sudden the gas prices started to go up? When people started wanting to do van life and get their RVs, all of a sudden certain shit happened where the gas prices went up, where your motherfucking ass couldn't travel to the end of the block. They didn't want you to sightsee. They didn't want you to travel. Why you think certain illnesses, so on and so forth, that came, this is the shit that's been around you. They just gave it a different name, and now you feeling so lost and hopeless. When motherfuckers, you been had that shit before. Don't let this shit trick you. They try to implant certain fear. Fuck them people. You understand me? You better stand solid, I'm trying to tell you. You about to see everything that's played out. If you on the right end of it, you good. You doing things out of love and light, you good. You investing in the right people, even people who got money. If you giving that money to the wrong motherfuckers, you part of the problem. You gonna get karma too. You better make sure that you invested in the right people. You understand me? Putting the right people on. Because it don't matter what you thought you was going to do. It's what the fuck you did. And if you funded some fuckery, you got some karma coming to you too. Put the right people in these positions. But pay attention. You understand me? Pay attention. You going to see. But get back to the simple things. Know how to build some shit. Damn. Know how to plan some shit. Know how to, if this problem occurs, I can fix it with this shit. Not lost like what the fuck I'm going to do. Figure it the fuck out. You ain't got a car, your car fuck up, walk. You understand me? Fine. Or you should have had solid sources if you was connected to your true soul tribe. When your shit went out, somebody else was going to step up. When your shit went out, somebody else's came in. You understand me? So again, you are starting to see everything that you go through is connected to you. So don't be connected to the wrong motherfuckers. You understand me? You don't see no problems. You see success. See, when they want you to see that you going and think that you struggling, you stay in that mentality. When you go through things and you look at it as a lesson and an opportunity, there's no negative things that could ever happen. Because if you're looking at every circumstances as a learning opportunity from you and something that benefited you, there's nothing that negative can happen. Okay, that person cheated on me, but I found myself. So that's a win-win, motherfucker. Yeah, I lost that profit, but I got this peace. You understand me? When you start seeing it, you break the fucking cycle. They want you to be stuck in this loop. Shake that shit up. You never lose, only wins. And even when they think that you losing, you won already. Fuck these people. But listen, babies, I gotta get up off here because I do got a few readings to do. I do want to say this. Please remember, I'll never reach out to you for a reading. You understand me? You can only book your personal reading through the link in my bio. I'll never reach out to you because you have to be ready to receive the information I provide you. Just like today, I'm not sugarcoating shit. Whatever God tells me to tell you, I'm going to tell you. You understand me? If it's about your past, your present, your future, you or your people you connected to, I'm telling your ass. He told me to tell it, I'm telling you. You understand me? Now, also, please do not let nobody scam you. My personal pages is only linked to the link in my bio, all right? I only have one TikTok, one Instagram, and one YouTube. So, again, please click the link in my bio to make sure that you're following the right page. If you see any fake pages, please report them so that you're preventing other people from getting scammed too, all right? Also, do not let nobody play in your energy. If you don't come to me for a reading, that's cool. But don't go to negative people that's trying to play in your energy and attach themselves to you, okay? So many great things aligned for you. I'm going to go ahead and upload this live a little later on my YouTube. So turn your notifications on. But until next time, know that I love you. Know that you're going to continue to do anything you put your mind to. And matter of fact, we're going to do some affirmations real quick, all right? So, got my little singing bowl, and we gonna get started, all right? Now repeat after me. I am divinely protected. I am divinely respected. I call all my energy back. I have control over all of my energy. I have control over my destiny. I am aligned in my purpose. I am aligned in my path. I am love. I am loved. I am light. I am protected. I am chosen. All right. I love you so much, all right? Y'all continue to be great. Anything you put your mind to, you're going to continue to achieve, baby. You better believe it because that's what you're going to see. Speak what you see because that's what you're going to see. I love you so much. Continue to be great. Thank you so much for all your likes, all your loves, all your shares, all your subscribes, all your support, all your donations, all your readings that you book in, so on and so forth. I appreciate you. You understand me? Continue to be great. I love you.